God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. This prayer is most commonly known in addiction recovery, but I believe it should be more known and, most importantly, understood. Everyone can use this for any part of life. The Serenity prayer has helped me many times over the years, but 2024 it has had the most impact on my life. When I felt lost, stuck, or even discouraged, I would write down the prayer along with lists or even a few paragraphs. In doing that, I've been able to think and see differently so then I can better plan my next actions. All 2024, I knew I needed to change my environment. This place was very toxic to my mental and physical state. Making plan after plan, watching each one fail, I felt stuck. Stuck in this never-ending loop of disappointment and toxicity. I felt like I would die there, and I didn't like that thought. September 13th, 2024, I had no more plans, packed what stuff I had, and left. The only form of transportation I had was an e-bike. Because of that, I had to choose to leave someone behind. It was safer for them to remain there. It hurts. It feels wrong. The sadness is strong as grieving for a past loved one washing over me the further I went away. Around 9 p.m., I was sitting outside of the Dollar General Market, lost in my thoughts, wishing for the best for the one I left, wishing for a way out of this situation, wishing my life would end. The store had outlets. It's the only reason I stopped there. I needed to charge my bike. Many people coming in, coming out. No one spoke to me or even looked at me until this one man came out of the store. A man walked out of the store with a cart full of what he bought. While he put his things in his truck, he asked, "Are you all right?" I responded with, "Yes, I'm fine, thanks." He said no, pointed to his head, and asked again, "Are you all right?" Something so little meant the world. Tears formed in my eyes, and with a broken voice, I said no. Sometimes it's not about what you ask, but how you ask. Same with speaking. The tone or how things are said is very important. The way he asked let me understand either he's been fighting his own demons or knows someone who is. He truly wanted to make sure I was okay inside and out. We talked for a few minutes, told stories, gave advice, and even spoke about God. He offered me to meet his wife, and they would see if they could get me a hotel room for the night. Yes, I did the thing no one should ever do. I got into a stranger's car and left the area. Thankfully, I've learned to listen to my gut feelings over the years, and again it was very right. He is good. He is honest. I met his wife, and as much as I said no to any more help, because to me conversation was enough, they helped with food and a hotel room for the entire weekend. I'm very thankful for them because I didn't know what my plan was. I would have stayed outside the Dollar General Market all night being rained on. With an okay night's rest, I set out in the morning for Walmart. I needed to get some supplies and food for the next day or two. On the way, I seen a Dollar Tree. In hopes to save money, I stopped here instead. After a few minutes of shopping, I got into a checkout line. While standing there, I seen a lady looking at balloons. She wore a bright orange shirt, and on the back, all I could read was "Look Up," with a big arrow pointing up. I noticed it looked like a Bible verse. Look up was part of last night's conversation with the man and his wife. So with the deepest interest, I asked the lady what her shirt said and meant. It read, Luke 21:28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. To sort of reword or make sense of that, when you are feeling lost, discouraged, look up to God, talk to Him. Know you're not alone. The bad will pass, and redemption or recovery is close or is coming. Have faith. To have faith is to trust and believe. That's a very difficult thing for me, as I have lost faith at a very early age. In a way, I feel as though He put me in a very dangerous, scary timeout for 28 years. So I'm even mad or upset, along with lost trust and faith. When the lady explained her shirt, tears formed in my eyes and my throat felt like it closed up. This has happened many times when God is brought up. I couldn't understand what was going on. Still don't really. A couple from last night, a random lady in a random store, both saying the exact same thing. It's a weird feeling that I can't find the words to explain. I believe the lady didn't want to leave me in the state I was in, even though she clearly was busy. She offered me breakfast with her, where we talked for a long while. I was able to tell my story, my truth, without feeling judgment. She truly wanted to listen about who I am now and how I got here and where I believe I'm going. I fully believe people come into your life for a reason, even if it's for a short time. A small conversation, a hello. I fully believe in being in the right place at the right time. Also, wrong place, wrong time. Now I believe I am on a very emotional journey to learn, grow, tell my truth, and hopefully help others do the same. As I am still in a place of unknown, I do know how grateful I am for many people crossing my path. These few I've spoken about truly saved my life. Rather, it was the person, Holy Spirit, my life was saved that weekend. If you or anyone you know feels lost, discouraged, remember you are never truly alone. Talk to a stranger. Ask for advice, help. Don't get in their car. But I encourage everyone to open up to the Serenity prayer no matter what you believe in. The Serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.